That's right, colorblind. You get color chips, and you get color chips, and you get color chips. Works a little bit. How you doing, everybody? Andrew Scott, and you are back at the all-new VO Booth Camp. Well, it's not entirely all new. I'm still in the same half a garage. But, yeah, obviously things have changed a little bit, hey? And that's kind of what I'm here to talk to you about today. I'm sitting here in Booth Camp HQ, and I am surrounded by all manner of doodads and lenses, and everything's a mess again. And if you're part of the Booth Camp Discord community, you know that this past weekend, I had to go out and buy a new computer. Now, I honestly really did have to go buy a computer. I just signed a 2 audiobook deal, and the computer that I was using, 1970, wow, talk about time travel, hey? The computer that I was using, which was a 2017 iMac, which back in the day, it was a pretty beefy system, but the last couple days before the change, it had been struggling to wake up. And that's never good when you suddenly had somebody pay you deposits on a project, and now you can't get back to the project. The monitor might be a little bit excessive, but you know, you guys know me, right? I don't ever pay full price for anything if I can help it. And the monitor was $300 off and was also an open box special. So that was an additional $160 off. And even the kid who was checking us out at the electronics store went, dude, this is a great deal on this monitor. And I wasn't going to argue with him. But the computer was something that I really was kind of forced to do. And sometimes in this business, in either voiceover or content creation, you get pushed there. And I was pushed there. Everything else, the other new cameras, well, that comes from this place that I'm in right now of kind of reconsidering where my business is going. My VO business. Now, again, if you followed me for any length of time, you know that I don't just do VO. VO is primarily what I do, but I also do all other kinds of content creation. And to be perfectly honest, the content creation space is changing just as much as the VO space. And I'm going to be having a great talk with one of my favorite people on earth, Gabrielle Nistico, from Gift of Gab on YouTube, a fellow VO YouTuber. And we talk a little bit about that, the changes that we're sensing in the market. But the main reason why I decided to do this stuff is I'm getting to a place in my life and my business where I don't have to hustle quite as much as I used to. And all respect to the hustle, don't get me wrong. But I don't have to do that anymore. Don't get me wrong, I'm still driving around in used cars with broken windscreens. Well, at least one, and it's not running right now. But there will come a time for you too, if you stick around in this entrepreneurial world long enough, where you can take your foot off the gas a little bit. And I don't want to imply coast, but I do want to make you aware of the ability to change and the ability to choose, as I mentioned in a video up here about saying goodbye to certain clients. Yeah, admittedly, that's a bit of a luxury, okay? It can be a luxury. But I'm starting to decide not only where my energy is best invested, but what I like to do. Now, many of us in the VO world have to do garbage jobs, especially to start. That's how you get in, right? But when you don't have to, when you can make choices on your own behalf, it's nice. And truth of the matter is, when it comes to my business and things like the VO Bootcamp, I had to make a choice. And that's what I'm here talking to you about today. I love doing bootcamp. And I love helping you guys make wise decisions about getting into the VO business or staying in or how to navigate. And to be honest, of all the things that I do consider the VO Bootcamp part of my business, even though it honestly doesn't technically make me any money. But I personally think that it's probably the most important thing that I do. And I find it artistically gratifying. I find it intellectually satisfying. And I've made so many good friends through doing the VO Bootcamp that this is where I want to be focusing a lot of my attention and my energy. I'm a helper. I'm a teacher, a trainer. That's what I've done my whole life. That's what my degree essentially is in. And it always reminds me of a lovely quote by the late, great Fred Rogers, who said,
"Always look for the helpers. There will always be helpers, even just on the sidelines."
We have so many things going on in the world and in our culture right now. And obviously a lot of it is not good. And we seem to be more divided than ever before. It's those times where I feel that helping is all the more important and all the more valuable. Now, I'm 55. I'm going to be 56 years old. I've gone through a lot of stuff over the last couple of years, as have we all with the pandemic. But I made a decision that I want to spend the rest of my life and my life's energy helping people learn what they want to learn. And if I know it, and I can demonstrate it, and I can teach it, that's what I want to do. And I want to talk to people who do those same things. So I'm leaning in to the VO Bootcamp. I'm leaning in to booth. All those things are important to me personally. And I really want to take a minute to tell you guys out there, all the people on the VO Bootcamp Discord server, and all the people on Reddit, and all the people on Facebook who follow me, thank you for the support. Not from an ego place. I could care less. But what I care about is knowing that at any given moment of the day, somebody has the ability to look at my stuff on YouTube or on Facebook or any place else and feel like they've been helped. Just a little bit. That's good enough for me. So thank you again for all the support over the last couple of years. And if you'd like to support me further, you most certainly can do so. My links to my KOFI and Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon are down below. You could always go to BOOTHSTUFF.com and buy yourself a cool shirt or, wait, where is it? Hold on. Or even a cool mug. Cool mug. See that? Look at that. Beauty, eh? Everything at BOOTHSTUFF.com is designed by yours truly. And by the way, if you ever had an idea for a shirt or just want one custom, get a hold of me. You know a guy. But more than anything, the only thing I truly ask for this, just keep watching the videos. Totally good enough for me. If you guys enjoy watching them and find some value out of them, I'll keep making them. Maybe do the like and thumbs up thing. But until next time, everybody, I'm Andrew Scott. The same old Andrew Scott in the all-new VO Bootcamp. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye.